Now, I can't say shipping going to be the fastest on these third-party little sites, but, man, so we quite essentially know that Nike released the shoe, right? Nike released the shoe this morning for $190. That was the going rate for the signature sneaker. Now, I'm here to tell you, as you guys can see right here on Google, just type in Caitlin Clark Kobe 5. StockX, currently right now, they're going for $345. On GOAT.
In just 10 minutes, Caitlin Clark's Kobe 5 sneakers sold out worldwide. Then, the real shock hit resale platforms were showing prices tripling overnight, from $190 to $600 and rising. Nike executives didn't see it coming, and now they're scrambling.
We have Kelsey Plum, we have Angel Reese, we have Hailey Van Lith, and I'm only mentioning Hailey Van Lith and Angel Reese because this is the graphic that they love to shove in our face. This is what people like to show as this is how marketable X player is. This is why X player is so popular. This is why this game draws so many views. Well, if we use that nonsensical...
On release day, Nike quietly pushed out 13,000 units. What followed was sneaker chaos. GOAT listings exploded to $386, StockX hit $445, and some sizes reached $555 within just hours. This wasn't a launch. It was a phenomenon.
For $386 and Flight Club, you're looking at $375. Must mind you, these sneakers was just released a few hours ago. These sneakers were retail for $190. This is the Caitlin Clark Defect. Now, I'm telling you, within the next hour or by the time this video drops, expect these numbers to change. Now, a lot of these sizes here may be fluctuating as well.
They call it the Caitlin Clark effect. In her rookie season, she's not just selling tickets, she's redefining athlete branding. While Angel Reese, Kelsey Plum, and Van Lith struggle to move merch, Caitlin's resale value dwarfs them all.
A game that features Angel Reese, a game that features Hailey Van Lith, a game that features Kelsey Plum should for sure average more than 240,000 viewers. It gets worse. The Los Angeles Sparks versus the Minnesota Lynx. Another Kelsey Plum game going up against last year's runner-ups, the Minnesota Lynx. Top 2 player in the league.
Nike insiders were blindsided. One source tells us they expected a solid launch, but not a market meltdown. Reports now confirm Nike is fast-tracking a second drop, rumored for October, featuring a white and sky blue variation.
Let me go over this here with you guys. So a lot of these sizes and stuff might be fluctuating. So for the people that, wondering if your size available, I'm here to tell you, you gonna find your size, but you're gonna have to quick, fast, and in a hurry find your size. So as of right now, size 9.5 men's, only 19 left. Guys, Nike released 13,000 shoes, bro. StockX right now only got 19 shoes left for the 9.5.
While Caitlin Clark's games pull over 600,000 views on NBA TV, other WNBA games without her are crumbling. Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, even Nafisa Collier, all under 240,000 viewers. One game, just 100,000.
Nafisa Collier, some people want to argue she's the best player in the league. She can score, she can defend, she's a 3-level scorer, she can defend on the perimeter, she can defend on the interior. Nafisa Collier is a straight-up baller. You're not going to get an argument out of me when it comes to that. Nafisa Collier can flat out play. But the Minnesota Lynx, they play a little bit of an old school style of basketball. It's a lot of ball movement, but it is still an old school.
WNBA team owners are preparing for war at the next collective bargaining agreement meeting. Their strongest weapon? Caitlin Clark's numbers. She's the league's most valuable asset, and everyone knows it.
Are these sneakers here? What just happened? Okay, so these are the sneakers here, bro. So let's scroll down to see how many sizes left. Now, this is just one site. This is StockX. Now, these are, some other Kobe's. Now, these are other Kobe prices down here, bro. Kobe 5s. And as y'all can see, they're in the $2,000 range. Now, these ain't Caitlin Clark shoes, but I promise you, any amount of money, Caitlin Clark shoes, expect these shoes to get in the
Resellers are cashing in. Size 7, $555. Size 8.5, $375. Within 24 hours of release, some pairs already touched $500 plus. Analysts predict these may hit $2,000 by end of the week.
Of basketball, the Los Angeles Sparks versus the Minnesota Lynx, 220,000 viewers. But don't worry, it gets worse. Look all the way at the bottom of your screen. Sun versus the Aces, the Connecticut Sun versus the Las Vegas Aces. You saw that correctly, folks. Your eyes were not.
Nike released its first ever solo Caitlin Clark commercial. The ad shows her staring forward, Mamba logo in her pupils, whispering Kobe's legacy and launching her own. The message is clear. Caitlin isn't just a player. She's a brand.
Dollar range. Yes. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm finna order me a pair. These shoes right here are going to go into the $1,000 range. These are special Kobe shoes, bro. I'm telling you right now. And then these are other Kobe sneakers here. But as y'all can see, when it's special releases, special editions are like this. So as of right now, they're sitting at the average going price on StockX. Now, this is StockX.
Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise hasn't come without friction. Angel Reese has thrown subtle shade. Kelsey Plum has questioned the hype. But Clark has stayed quiet, letting the shoes and the numbers do the talking.
Lying to you. 100,000 viewers on NBA TV. 100,000 viewers on NBA TV. Now, I'm no mathematician, but if we take 240 and we add 220, 460, give or take. Sorry, I'm not a genius. And then we add another 100,000, 500 and...
Nike's strategy is just beginning. A holiday clothing line, a rumored signature collection. And most critically, Clark is expected to return for the Commissioner's Cup. One player, one brand, one revolution.
It's currently $325, bro. $325. Now, let's head on over to another platform. Now, I normally get all my kicks from either GOAT, Flight Club, or somewhere like that because they're shipping faster. Now, StockX shipping might take a little minute, man. But GOAT pretty quick about this. Now, look, already. Y'all remember how I told you that the numbers are going to fluctuate throughout the day? The numbers already, 7.5, $413, bro.
Are you holding on to your Caitlin Clark sneakers or flipping them now? Do you think her shoes will break the $2,000 ceiling? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for real WNBA news.
60,000 between those three games, 560,000 between those three games, and we are still less than the lowest viewership rating that Caitlin Clark has drawn on NBA TV this year. That is not good, number one. That is embarrassing, number two. And if I'm an owner, if I'm a negotiator on the behalf of the owners, when we get to this new CBA negotiation, I'm walking into that room with a file this thick.
What happens when a rookie WNBA player causes a sneaker frenzy that rivals Michael Jordan's legacy drops? What if that player is Caitlin Clark and her Nike Kobe 5s are now reselling for nearly $600 within hours of launch? This isn't hype, this is history. And Nike executives? They're stunned.
$413 for 7.5. Trying to tell you, bro. 7.5, $413. Best price. Best price, bro. I can't make this up. I'm telling you, these shoes are going to be in the $2,000 to $3,000 range by Friday. I can promise you that. I'm telling you right now. They're going to be up there. They're one of the ones. Y'all ever heard one of them?
On a quiet Tuesday morning, Nike quietly dropped 13,000 pairs of Caitlin Clark's Kobe 5 signature sneakers. Retail, $190. Availability, gone in under 10 minutes. What followed was chaos.
GOAT.
StockX, Flight Club, all reporting instant sellouts and skyrocketing resale prices.
Everything non-Caitlin Clark related, and I am showing you the difference between this is what I'm willing to pay based on a quality product that people want to watch, and this is what I'm willing to pay based on what you guys have been giving me for the last 25 years with less than 250,000 tuning in on NBA TV. 240,000, that's not very good. 220, that's not very. 100,000.
Within the first hour, Caitlin's shoes were going for $345, then $386, then $555 for a women's size 7. Experts dubbed it the Caitlin Clark effect, one that not even Nike could have predicted.
These are one-in-ones, bruh. You got to have them in your collection because they're going to have value. Hold up. I didn't show y'all the page. So, look, as y'all can see here, look, it just went up to $500. Look, $500. It just jumped up to $500 right there, bro. Caitlin Clark Kobe shoes on StockX. On GOAT. So this is GOAT. Now let's head on over to Flight Club. Flight Club here. So Flight Club is a big-time sneaker platform. Guys, this is where
Nike may have underestimated Caitlin's market power. Some men's sizes like 9.5 were down to just 19 pairs left by midday. Size 7s reached over $500. Collectors weren't just buying, they were hoarding. And prices kept climbing.
Embarrassing. I thought we might have actually gotten away from that. I didn't think I would be seeing a 100,000 viewed WNBA game on television, period, this year. What have I been saying all year? As much as things change, things continue to remain the same. And that's Caitlin Clark's lowest viewed game, 581. Her highest viewed so far on NBA TV.
Now here's where it gets awkward. Nike has invested in several WNBA stars, Angel Reese, Kelsey Plum, and Hailey Van Lith among them. Yet none of their gear has achieved anything close to this. And Clark? A rookie. A freshman to the league, but already dominating the merch game. Sources inside Nike say execs were completely stunned by the resale frenzy. No official statement has been released, but insiders report they're fast-tracking a second drop of Clark's Kobe 5s in a sky blue and white colorway this October. Historically, women's basketball sneakers have struggled to reach resale value, but Caitlin Clark just shattered that ceiling. And now, industry experts believe we could be witnessing the Jordanization of Clark's brand. But not everyone's thrilled. Fans complain of bots,
Scalping.
resellers scooping up shoes for profit, leaving real supporters empty-handed. Some are calling for Nike to limit future releases to verified accounts. If this is Caitlin Clark's first signature shoe drop, what happens next? With Nike already prepping future releases and her fanbase growing by the millions, insiders say this is just the beginning of a billion-dollar sneaker legacy. Did you score a pair? Or are you holding out for the October drop? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more hard-hitting WNBA news.